Virgin Radio. Joining me today here at the Virgin Radio Oman studio is someone who is at the center of one of the most exciting real estate launches in the country right now. Saleh, the Vice President of Sales at Mouj Muscat. Saleh, welcome to the studio. Welcome to Virgin Radio Oman. Great to have you with us.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. How are you feeling on this launch week?
Well, it's been busy, and it was busy with pleasure to see all the demand and see the people coming over to Al Mouj Muscat demanding for the properties.
Yeah, we were there at the launch, the Virgin Radio Oman team, and it was great, honestly. The Omani real estate market has been booming rapidly this past year. Buyers are more confident than ever, and we're seeing huge international investors coming in. So what does Azura Beach Residences Phase 2 stand in this evolving landscape? Like, how is it different? What makes it such an attractive opportunity to purchase right now?
Okay, the Oman real estate is really at the boom stage, and there are lots of interest coming up from different types of from different countries. And there are some developers also adding up to Oman real estate industry. But I always mention that in Al Mouj, we try to avoid repetition. We try to become unique. We try to bring something special to the market. And there where Azura came. Azura is actually an arm into the beach, which is forming the west arm of the marina. As you know, the marina takes a shape from two arms, east and west, just like a horseshoe. And this arm actually is a reclaimed land. It is within the ocean, and the land is ready. So what we have done special is that because it's reclaimed, doesn't have a beach, the idea was to create a beach, and this is a new first for Al Mouj Muscat. As you know, Al Mouj Muscat also recorded the first by creating inland islands. So and also we are recording first by creating the first, I would not call it an artificial beach, it's a natural beach, but we are constructing it ourselves. It will be a natural sand, rocks, etc., and it will be very similar to the normal beach. The area will be around 22 meters in depth and about 500 meter in length, and the incline will be around 10%. So it is like a normal slope beach, and that's what makes Azura as a precinct unique and special. And Al Mouj Muscat will always put itself as the catalyst in leading the real estate market in Oman.
I think what you mentioned about man-made island is a statement enough. We don't have that anywhere else here in Oman.
Yes, I mean, I would like to. One of the islands, which is Sinesla Island, is up and running, and it's occupied and it's inhabited by its own residents. As we speak, we are creating right now Jinan Island, and this is the second island inside Al Mouj. It's just in the heart of Al Mouj, and it's being constructed, and the handover of these beautiful villas is going to be by summer 2026.
Thank you, Saleh. That's a strong outlook. Exciting times for sure for Al Mouj Muscat and for Oman as a whole. So Al Mouj Muscat has always been recognized not just a place to live, but as a full lifestyle experience. The marina, the golf course, the beach, the dining, the community events, the list goes on. So how does Azura Beach Residences Phase 2 elevate that lifestyle even further for residents?
Azura 2 and Azura 1, a continuation in the precinct of Azura, it is an add-on to the overall Al Mouj community. We are creating the beach over there as mentioned, and also we are creating not only the beautiful facade, but also energy conserving facade. And it's a beautiful, very modern building, and it is going to be embedded with all the required amenities such as gym, such as well-being place for group sessions, for yogas. Also, for the first time, we will have also a multi-purpose hall for, let's say, one of the residents want to have a birthday party, they can have it over there. They don't need to go to a hotel. And this is also one of the feedbacks and the key learnings we got from COVID time. And also what the people are requesting and asking for today is not asking for a house. As you mentioned rightly, they're asking for a lifestyle. They would like to go to the marina, they want to go walking to a restaurant, meet friends, and that kind of lifestyle also is what is required and Al Mouj provides. As you know, we are home to Al Mouj Muscat Golf Course, which is one of the best golf courses also. Azura is also located next to the marina. And what is unique about Azura also, just to go back to that point, that there is no apartment with disadvantage view. Either you're looking into the ocean from the front, and the back apartments are looking into the marina.
Yeah, so whatever you buy, you get
You get the water view.
a beautiful view guaranteed, either
Absolutely.
the marina or the beach.
Absolutely.
Also, you sold me at like beachside. I mean, no other real estate company is offering villas right there on the beach. You get your beach right there in front of your house. That's incredible.
Absolutely. And that's the gap in the market. So we try, coming back to avoiding repetition, trying to create and innovate the real estate solution. This is one of the things that we found a gap in the market. There isn't actually an apartment building, needless to say, chalets or villas on the sea or on the beach in Muscat, or being developed at least in Muscat in the recent time. So that's the idea of Azura, where it came from, that we will create this area as a beach and have these apartments and chalets on the beach.
So this is literally the only place you can live like that.
In Muscat for the time being, yes.
Yes, amazing. I love
Generations
that.
to come will do better, I'm sure, but for right now, it's Al Mouj Muscat.
Like waking up to that lifestyle every day is a dream.
Absolutely. Al Mouj Muscat enhances the experience of tourism being an ITC. It's an integrated tourism complex. But just that we have lots of components that add up to the lifestyle. So you have all of these events that take place in the Al Mouj Golf. Some of them are international tournaments and open tournaments and what have you. And it is a sport that is appreciated, of course. And then you have the marina where you could dock your yacht. You could actually do lots of water sports like jet skiing, canoeing, kayaking, windsurfing, and jet skiing, and etc. Also, the water sports services are there in the hotels. Also, we frequently do programs with partner associations such as Oman Sail to do these events of sailing events. Also, there are many Omani SMEs. They are located within Al Mouj Marina. They have boats. They can take anybody on a fishing trip, or you go to Bandar Khiran or go to Dimaniyat Island. And these are Omani entrepreneur SMEs. Also, we have facilitated them by giving them lots of kiosks at the marina area. Al Mouj Muscat, what I wanted to say, Hawra, is an international community. Today, there are around 11,000 people from around 90 nationalities. They call Al Mouj Muscat home.
Amazing.
So that's by far, it is an international community.
And I love that you're supporting the small Omani SMEs to set up their business there and provide for the community. That's beautiful. That really shows like how wide the appeal of this project is.
Also, in our events, we try to attract the SMEs. So we have the walk area. Now we will see the events steaming in the coming period with the weather becoming nice. So there are also programs. We are trying to attract the residents to come out and do some businesses and get them a blanket approval in something like exhibiting outside and sell like homemade handicrafts or home cooking or things like that. And we emphasize those programs like Meet Your Neighbor program.
Mm-hmm.
These kind of programs like makes the people blend together and live together.
Yeah. So phase one was a huge success, obviously. I've heard you've sold out the beachfront villas, correct?
Everything was sold within 48 hours in phase one.
That is
That was in
insane,
July.
but understandable. Who doesn't want a beachfront villa, right?
Absolutely. It was
And now
fantastic.
phase two is here with tremendous anticipation. What does this momentum say about the long-term future of Al Mouj Muscat as an investment and as a world-class coastal destination?
Well, I just came from Al Mouj and it is full of buyers over there. The guys are telling me there is a record also in there. I will wait to announce it for a later stage. But there are lots of drivers behind buying. There are people who are buying as a secondary home.
Mm-hmm.
There are people who are buying as a primary principal home. And there are investors and there are visa seekers. As you know, Al Mouj Muscat also provides a platform for buyers to get a residency visa, not only for themselves and for their immediate family, first-degree relatives. Investors find it very appealing. The savvy investor today, when he looks at these apartments and the services that it has and its location, he will have no doubt to sign his check immediately and get his. Also, primary homeowners, the ones that would like to have a piece in Al Mouj Muscat, secondary homeowners, there are lots of drivers behind that. I want to mention also that what makes it special is that people don't find it pressure to pay for the apartments and for these chalets. I would like to mention that the pricing is starting from 88,000 only, with all these amenities and the location that I have mentioned. Above that, you will get to pay within 3.5 years from now. It is not like required to pay all together at once. So there is a lot of flexibility for the payment, and that's what people appreciate. But above all, Al Mouj Muscat has a habit of not billing without reaching the construction stage.
Okay.
You know, some developers they make you pay by
Take
time.
your money and just like take their
And
time.
nothing happening on the ground.
Yeah.
No, Al Mouj Muscat will always deliver the stage and then ask for the payment, deliver the next stage until the handover, the payment is received.
As it should be. First of all, congratulations on this soon to be announced record. I mean, are we impressed? Of course we are. Are we surprised? No, we're not, because this is such an amazing place to live. So, Faiz, I wanted to ask you, in terms of demand, what type of owners or investors are showcasing interest in Phase 2?
There are, as mentioned, some investors, some holiday makers. But let's talk about the nationality. I'm comfortable to say above 50% are Omanis. And that really gives us confidence. You know, I wanted to say, Howrah, that when you go to a country and you find a project and the people of the country buying half of it or even like more than half, then that's a good project. If you find the opposite, the people of the country don't buy in it, so don't buy in it. It won't be, you know, credible. Omanis resemble 50%, but not only 50% owners. Now Omanis resemble 50% residents of Al Mouj Muscat. Throughout our tenure, we have been picking up more Omani families. They have seen it, of course, in the early beginnings. It wasn't vivid, it wasn't clear. But as we went through, now the difference have been more clearer of what it is to live in a private serviced community. And that's what people love. I mean, Al Mouj Muscat is cashing on its maturity, cashing on its deliverability. Today, where the credibility comes from, it comes from the deliverability, it comes from the location above all, it comes from also the ownership, that there are sound ownership and a union of trust, and also it's being delivered, as mentioned earlier. The golf is there, the main amenities, the marina, the restaurants and the cafes, almost more than 200. They are all there, and there are about 11,000 people. And also the location of Al Mouj Muscat. As you know, the first or the rule of thumb in real estate, it is the location, location, location. We are located within almost half of Muscat. I would say they're about 20 to 30 minutes to the east and 30 minutes and 20 minutes to the west.
The
And you
location
conclude all
is
Muscat,
incredible,
yes,
and I
absolutely.
heard earlier today they're going to be building the bridge that bypasses the
Yes,
roundabout
yes,
with
and
the
that's an
traffic.
exciting
So
news
that
for all of us.
situation is going to be completely solved. We're so excited
There will
about
be
that.
no traffic, and
Yeah.
we are really
Perfect
excited.
location, beach, golf course, a cool community, the best restaurant. It's all in one place.
Absolutely.
And for anyone listening who's imagining their next chapter by the ocean, this might be the perfect time to explore what Al Mouj Muscat has to offer. Saleh, thank you so much for joining us today and giving us an inside look into Azura Beach Residences Phase 2. Is there anything else you'd like to
I
add?
would like to invite everybody to enjoy as we approach the good weather, and happy November to everyone.
Happy November to you too. Thank you, Saleh.